welcome back to my channel if you have been before. If you haven't, hi, my name is Shana and I have a 5-year-old daughter called Liana. Also, I have just recently had a baby boy called Dane and my partner is Italian. So in today's video, because I have just had a baby boy, he's almost 2 months old, so he is a new baby, I thought I would share with you some baby essentials, newborn essentials. Now, I'm just letting you know that all this stuff that I'm going to mention is just my personal favourite stuff to use with a newborn. Obviously everyone has their own preferences, but this is just my personal list of things that I like to have. Hopefully you find it useful anyway. And yeah, if you see me looking down, guys, it's just me checking my list so that I don't miss anything off the list, because my mummy brain is just non-functional. So yeah, that's why I keep looking down. So yeah, let's just get into it. I've put them into categories just to make it a little bit easier for me. So the first category is the sleep category, and obviously apart from the essentials like a baby crib and stuff like that, I'm just going to go through the other bits that I like. Now, this may seem fairly obvious, but obviously you're going to want vests and sleep suits. I personally just use sleep suits all the way through up until they're about like 1. I don't tend to put my babies in outfits until after that. That's just my personal preference. Just because I find with the vest, they're just so, the sleep suits, sorry, they're just so much easier. You pop them open, you can get them changed. Also, I like these ones that have the mittens already attached onto them, because the mittens that you get separate are just an absolute faff and a pain in my opinion, and they always fall off. And I love that nowadays you can get ones with beautiful little patterns and stuff on. So I've just picked a couple. You know, just these ones, and you could just put a lovely little cardigan or something over them, and that is like an outfit if you're going out. And I just use the plain ones for like nighttime and things like that. So yeah, some good vests and sleep suits. You do also, I do find that having some sort of night light or night toy is essential. I did get this one from Boots. This is the Kiko range, and it does play a load of music and stuff. And it does actually light up. If you tilt it, it lights up. Obviously you can't see it very well because it's daylight out, and you get different volumes and stuff, and it just plays for 10 minutes different soothing music. So you know, it's just, it really relaxes them, I find. And I know I did this with my Liana as well, so yeah, there's that as well. Another thing is actually new to me, and it has become one of my favourite things. I wish I'd have had them right from the beginning, because I would have packed them in my hospital bag, and it is these swaddle blankets. Now, these came in a set of 3, but I'm using the other one on Dane right now because he is asleep, so he is wrapped up. I'll try and show you a picture of what they look like wrapped up. But basically, you just get these sets. I got these on Amazon and they were a bargain. I think I got 3 for like £14, so really good. And what it is when babies are swaddled, they feel more comfortable, they relax more, and I found as soon as I use these on Dane, he just chills out a lot more and he sleeps really comfortable. It's really nice and soft, and it's breathable. They're not too thick, so at night time you know they're not going to be too hot, and it doesn't come up above their face, so you can feel comfortable that they're not going to be covered and, you know, have the tendency to like be suffocated or anything. So basically it just velcros. You lie it down flat like this, you put your baby's feet into here, and you just wrap them. And what's nice about it is that you can wrap them as tight or as loosely as you want, depending on your baby's preference. And yeah, this is just a real favourite of mine, and like I said, it is a new thing for me, and I'm so glad I went for it. So yeah, it's just really, really good. It's just checking my list, sorry. Another thing is a sleep nest. Now, when Liana was a baby, I did have the sleepy head one. I don't think I have a picture of it, but they're all pretty much the same. This time I did get a new one, and it's the Perflow one. I will insert a picture or a little clip of me with it. It's a new one. I got it from Toy Master, and this time it's a little bit bigger, and it's actually complete all the way round. And it's netted, so it is breathable as well. I absolutely love Sleep Nest. I know when my Liana was a baby, she absolutely loved it, and Dane is the same. He loves it. I've put it in his crib at the moment, his little rocking. We've just got one of those rocking little bassinet ones for now. And they just feel like they're being cuddled and snuggled, and it just really helped from the moment I came home from the hospital. As soon as I put him in it, it just helped him to relax better at night time. And again, you can use it around the house if you need to, like if you've got a sofa or something, you want to put your baby in and just go to the toilet or something, you know they're not going to roll off, and they are quite safe. Obviously, it's not for long periods of time, but yeah, it is good to have that little something. Another handy item is a pregnancy cushion, or even you can get the little ones, the baby ones, which I do have as well, but it's being used at the moment, so I can't show you. But yeah, what I love about these is not only, if you do have the pregnancy one, it is amazing when you are pregnant and trying to sleep with a bump. I just found it a lot more comfortable, and also you get your money's worth because you can use it for baby after. This is brilliant at night time when you're doing the nighttime feeds. You know, let's face it, you're half asleep and you need to feed your baby. I find it more safer to place them in the cushion on the bed and feed them their bottle, because if you are that little bit sleepy, you know that you're not going to drop them if you're holding them and stuff. So yeah, I just find this a real comfort. Again, even when they're sitting on the sofa with you or on the floor, it's a great support system, because obviously until they're able to sit up by themselves, they need support. So yeah, I just found that a really good thing. Final thing for the sleeping, I suppose you could put it for the sleeping department. I'm not sure if it would go under this category, but I am putting it, and it is a baby swing chair or rocking chair. I have this Kiko one. It's the Kiko balloon one. And yeah, Dane just loves it. This one does actually vibrate, it plays music, it flashes light, and it does bounce as well. It is also really good for when they are newborn up until they are toddlers, so it reclines to the position that you need it, and it's just really good. And this particular one actually has handles, so you can actually carry it around, and it's lightweight, so if you need to go to someone's house, you can just carry it around with you. So yeah, I put it in the sleep section because, you know, sometimes they do fall asleep in it. So yeah, that's why. So moving on to the next section is feeding. Now, this is for bottle feeding babies. My babies are, well, I'm one baby, but Liana was also bottle fed. So yeah, if you're breastfeeding, obviously this doesn't concern, this doesn't concern you, but I'm just gonna go through. Now, the best thing ever is the Tommy Tippy bottle prep machine. Oh my goodness, this machine is amazing. For some strange reason, I didn't have it when I had Liana, and I don't know why, because it is the best thing ever. What it is a machine that does bottles under 2 minutes, so that it is at the perfect temperature and you can feed your baby as soon as it's ready. What it does is it does a first hot shot to kill off any bacteria, and then you put in your powder, and then you put in the remaining water, and your bottle is ready to go. And if your baby is like mine and very impatient, it's just really good. And especially at night time when you're half asleep, you just go, you press the button, it's done. So it's just a lot less faff. So it's really, really good, and I would definitely recommend. So yeah, that's the first thing. The next one is the Mam bottles. I used these also when Liana was a baby. I love the Mam range. They come in cute little designs as well. They also come in 2 different sizes. So this is the first size, which is the smaller one, and then you get a bigger one as well. And you can get some cute little colours. So yeah, this is just really good. This little one goes up to 160 ounce, so this is really good. And the best thing about these bottles is they are self-sterilizing. So what you do, it comes with the instructions, and literally you just disassemble it and put it in the microwave and it is sterilized, which is fantastic if you are out and about and say you're at your relative's house or whatever and you need another bottle. All you have to do is, obviously if they've got a microwave, you can still sterilize your bottle and do another feed, and that way you know it's ready to go. And it's just a really good thing. And these are also anti-colic as well, so I just really like the Mam range for that. Another part as well in this section is a oh my goodness, what is the name? A milk container, milk powder container. So I have this one again from the Mam range, and it has got 3 sections. You pour your powder in, ready to go, and then you just flip the lid and pour it into your bottle, and you know you've got the right measurements. Also, I just find it a little bit easier so you don't have to keep scooping in the powder. That's just my personal preference. Also, again, in this section, you want some decent bibs and muslin cloths. Again, these are just really good. I do actually find the ones from Primark to be really good ones because they're like a terry cloth towel. So they're really soft, they're really absorbent, and yeah, it's just for feeding time, it's just less mess. And again, with the muslin squares, either you can put it over you so you don't get sick on you, or you can put it around the baby as well. So yeah, these are just a really good thing. The thing in this section is actually a bottle sterilizing machine. Obviously you don't need this if you don't want to. You can just do the old-fashioned way, but I find it much easier because you just put all your bottles in, turn on the button, and it just does the job in a lot quicker rather than boiling water and all that stuff. So yeah, a sterilising machine is actually a good thing when you're at home, especially if you have to do quite a few bottles at one time. Yeah, it just cuts the time down, and yeah, it's just really good in my opinion. That is it in the feeding section. The next section is changing. So one of the first items and one of my favourite items is a nappy bag. I personally love the backpack style nappy bags. They are amazing. They have so much space. They have the bit in the front here to put your bottles, which are keep them warm. So yeah, they've got plenty of space, and you can just throw it on your back and it's just a lot more comfortable. So that is the first thing. Another great item actually is a travel changing bag. So it folds up like a bag. You just unclip it and you've got everything. And what I love about this, obviously with the changing mat, it's got this little cushion. It also has this pocket area to keep your wipes and nappies, and then it also has this extra pocket bit which you can keep a spare outfit in, and some cream, etc., anything you need. And it's just really handy because if you just need to go and change your baby, you could just take this bag instead of taking your big bulky bag, and you've got everything you need. Also, this section does actually zip off as well. So yeah, it's just a really good way to change your baby in a safe way and a clean way, because you know you're not using what other people have used. So yeah, that is a really good one. I do also like these reusable wipe bags. You can get these online. They're really inexpensive, and yeah, they're just really handy. I have a few of these because I keep them around different things. And also I do have these little nappy bags. This is for your dirty nappies, and it's just really good. You put all your dirty nappies, dirty wipes, tie it up and throw it away. They are also slightly scented as well, so yeah, it helps with the smell. So in the next section is bathing. So obviously you do want a good bathtub, or even the bath seats, which I have seen online as well. So you can just put them in your normal bath. This one I believe is the best one. What is it called? But anyway, I'll try and show you a picture. At the moment I do just have like a little bathtub, and then obviously I will move on to the seat as well. Also, what's good, some hooded towels. Yeah, these are just really good. You put it next to the bath and you can put them in. The hood helps it stay on them, and then you could just wrap them up nice and warm. I mean, my Dane is not actually a fan of the bath right now. He screams his head off, but yeah, these are just really handy to have. Also handy to have are just some soft cloths. These are really good, not just for washing them, but if you wet this and put it over their chest, they're more likely to feel a lot better in the bath, and maybe scream less. So far it's not really working on Dane, to be honest, but yeah, if you do that, it might just calm them down a little bit more. Obviously as well, you want some baby safe shampoo and like creams and stuff like that. You can use the Johnson's range, but yeah, just some nice little shampoo or some creams or something to help keep their skin moisturized. Goodness me, I could not think of the word then, sorry. Okay, so the next category is, I've just called it miscellaneous because it's just a random group of stuff which I personally like, and yeah, I think is useful. Obviously, apart from your pram and a car seat with an ISOFIX, trust me, if you get a car seat with an ISOFIX, it'll be the best thing ever you will invest in, because it is such a faff without one. Another item which I find quite handy when you don't need your big nappy bag is these, I just call them like a pram organiser. It's got compartments, you can put your drinks in. What's good about these is that you can just put it on your pram when you don't need your big bag, like say you're just popping out to the shop or something like that. This is plenty enough to keep like maybe a nappy in there, some wipes, a bottle, and you can just go without having to take like a big bag. So yeah, this is a really good item as well, in my opinion. I do also think it's really good to have like snuggles and little baby rattles or something that makes a noise for babies. Obviously they can't do a lot, but if they have something that has noise and movement, then it's something to stimulate them. And also with snuggles, I find that if they have something that they can cuddle up to, usually they grow up wanting them all the time. It's just a comfort to them. Obviously we do have quite a few, but I'm just showing you this one because this is one that Liana gave, because it says to my big, not my big brother, to my little brother. So yeah, this is just something that can be kept as well when they grow up and you can show them. So yeah, that is just something I personally find. Another thing is dummies. At the moment Dane is not really interested in dummies, to be honest, but I like to keep them because before he goes to sleep and stuff, he does actually have a little suck and it just helps him to calm down. Again, I do prefer the mam ones. These ones are actually like a kiss style, so if you can see that's like an X. I find these better because it doesn't cover his nose, and the teats are just really good, so I find these better. Again, I use these with Liana and they are just the better ones. Also, I would invest in like a dummy clip. This one is the good one because it does fasten to the man ones, because the man ones don't have like a little handle. So you need one with one of these as well. And yeah, these are just really cute. You can have them personalised. I got these ones made out of wood. This one in particular says brother because it was from Liana, and it just fastens to their clothes, so especially if you're out and about, it just helps keep the dummy somewhere safe. Also with the man ones as well, you do get nighttime ones, which we do have, and they are brilliant, like I said, for nighttime, because they glow in the dark. And if you're half asleep trying to find a dummy, if they're screaming in the night, it's much easier to find one that glows in the dark. So yeah, that's also a brilliant thing as well. And also a good thing, if your baby is born in the winter like mine, is a good pram suit or coat. Yeah, these are just really adorable. It covers them all the way, and you know, you can go out and about and you know that they're nice and warm. And yeah, I just find that they are really good. Another thing is a baby carrier. Now I do have this one, which is the clip one, you know, the sturdy one. I have used this one. This one in particular was from Boots, and really inexpensive, and it's really sturdy. I have already used it. If I can find a picture of me outside in it, I will show you. But yeah, this one is just really good, and it just helps you because you're hands free. Another one, again, which is a new thing for me, is the wrap, what are they called? The wrap swing ones, you know, the ones that are like a material and you just wrap it around them. It's really good. This is a new thing for me, and I've really enjoyed it, because what is good about this is that the baby is right up against your chest, and they seem to settle a lot more. Let's face it, most of the time newborns are very tetchy in the day, or my Dane is. I can never get anything done, and as much as we'd like to, we can't just sit around all day waiting for babies to settle down. So what's really great about this is that you just wrap it all around you, put your baby in, and you're hands free, and you can just do what you need to do around the house. So far I haven't used this one outside. You can use it outside, but I haven't personally yet. I've only used it around the house, and it's just really, really good because Dane is nice and settled. Most of the time he goes to sleep, but I can get things done around the house. So yeah, this is something that I am glad that I did this time, because I didn't do it with Liana, and yeah. But to be fair, Liana was a lot more settled baby in the daytime. But yeah, it's just, you know, the way you feel, isn't it? And depending on your baby. So yeah, I'm just checking that that is it. So yeah, that is everything for me, what I personally prefer to have for newborns. I hope you found this useful, or maybe you've thought of something as well. And yeah, let me know what you thought, guys, and I'll see you again in further videos. Bye.